The art of acting takes serious skills to which a fictional character is brought to life on stage, screen, or in television via the use of movement, gesture, and intonation. Most people agree that acting is more about having the ability to respond to fictitious stimuli than it is about mimicking, exhibitionism, or imitation. Though some celebrities are good in their craft, some actors and actresses take it to another level by really committing and transforming themselves to be even more convincing. Some change their hairstyle and hair color, some use prosthetics, and some even wear bodysuits to the point that we almost cannot recognize them. And as a result of their commitment and acting, their character becomes memorable and even becomes iconic. Hi, welcome to You Wanna Watch. And in this video, we're going to talk about the top 20 celebrities who wore fat suits for a role. Number 20. Max Greenfield as Fat Schmidt in New Girl. We love the show New Girl, but we really don't love the flashback scenes to when majorly type A character Schmidt was an awkward, fat college student. Note to Hollywood, characters can be shy, awkward, and not so good with the ladies in lots of ways, and weight doesn't have to be shorthand for that. Number 19. Amy Adams as Jody Melville in Smallville. In the early days of her acting career, Amy Adams did a guest starring role on the show Smallville. She portrayed a fat character who becomes skinny by consuming some space dust-laced vegetables, resulting in intense cravings for body fat and some cannibalistic outcomes. Number 18. Stephen Scarpa as Bobby Baccalari in The Sopranos. Italians are known for their insatiable appetite, which often results in larger waistlines. While Stephen Scarpa, also known as Bobby Baccalari, is not a small man, he was forced to wear a fat suit during the first 2 seasons of The Sopranos. They called me a couple of days before the shoot, and they said, "Come on down, you've got to get fitted for a fat suit," Stephen explained. So, for the first 2 seasons, I wore a fat suit, you may wonder. I guess they thought I got fat enough on my own and I stopped wearing it, Scarpa explained. So, first 2 seasons I wore a fat suit. Why only the first 2 seasons, you ask? I guess they thought I got fat enough on my own and I didn't wear it anymore, Stephen revealed. Number 17. Courteney Cox as Fat Monica Geller in Friends. Courteney Cox plays Monica Geller, a very organized character on the classic 90s TV show Friends. True fans, on the other hand, are aware that Monica was overweight in high school, which gave rise to the running Fat Monica joke. In an interview with the Los Angeles Times, Cox described Fat Monica as freeing and her favorite aspect of playing Monica. "I could do anything because I was hidden under all that prosthetic makeup," she said. Number 16. Matt LeBlanc as Fat Joey in Friends. We get to see how funny it could have been if another Friends character had allowed themselves to become a fat object of ridicule from the same people who brought us Fat Monica. In Friends, Matt LeBlanc wore a fat suit to play Fat Joey. In the episode, Joey is married to Monica in an alternate reality. Number 15. Renee Zellweger as Pam Hupp in The Thing About Pam. The Thing About Pam, starring Renee Zellweger, premiered on NBC to mixed reviews, with some criticizing the decision to cast the famously slim star in a prosthetic fat suit to play the main character, Pam. The series, based on the true story of Pam Hupp, a non-Hollywood skinny middle-aged woman and convicted murder, is just the latest in a long line of films and TV shows that use makeup, prosthetics, and lumpy and baggy clothes to transform slim actresses into caricatures of fat women. Number 14. Julia Roberts as Kathleen "Kiki" Harrison in America's Sweetheart. Even Pretty Woman icon Julia Roberts succumbed to the temptation of playing a fat, frumpy loser for laughs by donning a fat suit. In the 2001 film America's Sweetheart, her character has an embarrassing backstory of being 180 pounds, which is barely plus size for a 5'9" woman but was still presented as some mortifying fact. Number 13. Chris Hemsworth as Fat Thor in Endgame. The Marvel film Endgame takes place after an unimaginable tragedy, and Chris Hemsworth's character, Thor, is one of the survivors. Even the notion that a superhero suffering from survivor's guilt might seek solace in food and beer isn't immune to being made fun of, as Fat Thor was used as a comic element in the film. Number 12. Sarah Paulson as Linda Tripp in American Crime Story. In American Crime Story, Sarah Paulson wore a fat suit to play the infamous Linda Tripp. There's a lot of controversy around actors and fat suits, and I think that controversy is a legitimate one. I think fat phobia is real. I think pretending otherwise causes further harm, she later admitted, but she still chose to wear a fat suit. Number 11. Chrissy Metz as Barbara in American Horror Story Freak Show. Chrissy Metz is best known for her role in the hit show This Is Us as Kate, a woman who struggles with her weight. Chrissy is a big lady, but not so big that the creators of American Horror Story didn't put her in a fat suit for her role as the fat lady on Freak Show. "I was thrilled to find out that I wasn't big enough," Chrissy told Yahoo. "It was a first in my life. It was liberating," Chrissy told People, adding that the fat suit was sobering and that the extra weight isn't something she wants for her future. Number 10. Chris Sullivan as Toby in This Is Us. When it was discovered that actor Chris Sullivan was wearing a fat suit, the series sparked outrage. The weight loss journeys of Chris Sullivan and Chrissy Metz are one of the show's major storylines, and viewers were outraged that the show hired an actor who wasn't actually struggling with his weight in real life. Chrissy came to Chris's aid. She stated that he was much larger at one point in his life, so he was ideal for the role because he was aware of all the difficulties that people face when attempting to lose weight. Number 9. Matthew Lewis as Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter movies. Matthew Lewis stunned everyone in 2015 when he posed in nothing but his underwear. Most fans only knew Lewis from his time as the chubby, quirky Gryffindor Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter, so his washboard abs caught everyone off guard. Lewis revealed during an interview with Attitude, "I was excited, I guess, to go on the red carpet on the release of the last film and be me, and not have to have the fat suit under my t-shirt." According to Yahoo, Matthew revealed during a Harry Potter panel in 2017 that the fat suit had a negative impact on his self-esteem. Being 15 years old, in the middle of puberty, and having to wear a fat suit. "There are girls around, and I've got this fat suit on every day," he explained. "No one knows I'm wearing this damn thing, they all just think I'm fat." Number 8. John Travolta as Edna in Hairspray. What could be funnier than a thin actor dressed as a fat man? Of course, it would be a thin male actor playing a fat woman, and her name would have to be Edna. In the 2007 remake of the musical Hairspray, John Travolta didn't mind playing the larger-than-life character Edna Turnblad. He was given the freedom to shape the character to his liking, so he decided to go with a much more curvaceous and woman-like figure by wearing a fat suit. Number 7. Gwyneth Paltrow as Rosemary Shanahan in Shallow Hal. For the 2001 comedy Shallow Hal, Gwyneth Paltrow alternated between showing off her natural body and donning a fat suit. Her undergarment weighed a total of 25 pounds, and she also wore latex makeup to make her face appear plumper. She took the suit for a spin through a hotel lobby in New York City the first time she wore it. No one would even make eye contact with her because she was obese, according to the actress, who described the experience as humiliating. Number 6. Neil Patrick Harris as Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother. Neil Patrick Harris or Barney Stinson wore a fat suit for an episode of How I Met Your Mother in November 2009. After starting his relationship with the character Robin Scherbatsky, the show depicted Barney as becoming heavier. According to the show's co-creator, Barney's weight gain was something that many viewers could relate to. He also referred to Neil's fat suit as his relationship gut. Number 5. Ryan Reynolds as Chris Brander in Just Friends. Ryan Reynolds refused to gain 45 pounds to play Chris Brander in Just Friends because he knew it would be difficult to lose the weight afterwards. When it came to wearing the fat suit, the naturally fit actor said it was a labor of love for him, and he enjoyed donning the extra pounds. Even though some may see wearing the undergarment as an easy way out, Ryan said it was still a time-consuming process to put on the suit and spend 4 hours applying makeup every morning. Number 4. Mike Myers as Fat Bastard in Austin Powers movies. The Austin Powers films are not only hilarious, but also unique in that Mike Myers plays so many different characters. Mike is no stranger to prosthetics and makeup, having had to transform into all of the various roles. One of those roles, the wildly overweight and appropriately named Fat Bastard, necessitated the use of a massive fat suit. "I wanted to have a character who was fat, who was the incorrect weight for his height and was born out of wedlock," Mike said in a Hollywood interview. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Any support you provide us will help us provide you with more and better content. Okay, now back to the story. Number 3. Martin Lawrence in Big Mama's House. Martin Lawrence played an FBI agent who goes undercover as an overweight, elderly woman named Hattie Mae Pierce in the 2000 comedy Big Mama's House. Martin prepared for the role by wearing a fat suit, a wig, a face prosthetic, and long dresses. Martin discussed how constricting the fat suit was after wearing it for 3 installments of the film. All he could do in between takes was sit motionless, relax, and wait for them to call the next take. Number 2. Eddie Murphy in the Nutty Professor movies. When is Eddie Murphy not dressed up in a fat suit? That is the query. The actor and comedian has worn the undergarment in several films, including Norbit and as a group of obese family members in the Nutty Professor films. Eddie stated that he would be treated differently on set with and without the fat suit. Without the Sherman makeup, prosthetics, and extra padding, people would address him formally as Mr. Murphy. But whenever he stepped out as Sherman, crew members would run up to him, hug him, and squeeze him. Number 1. Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire. The hilarious quick change scenes in which Robin Williams transforms from dad to nanny are among the most memorable aspects of his role as the eccentric Mrs. Doubtfire. His look would be incomplete without the infamous mask he wore as Mrs. Doubtfire, but he also wore a fat suit to achieve the final look. According to CBS News, the costume, which included a fat suit, sold for $20,400 at an auction in 2015. What do you think about the list? Who was the best at their role? Did we miss anyone or anything that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.